An emotionally aware AI companion developed by Knockverse Private Limited in Hyderabad was highlighted as India's first of its kind, offering users emotionally intelligent support in a non-judgmental digital space. The app incorporates emotional intelligence to enhance human connection. Additionally, researchers have used artificial intelligence to help individuals with neurological conditions control avatars on screens through imagined movement, signaling applications of virtual beings in therapeutic and assistive settings. The digital immortality theme also emerged in relation to Synthesia's CEO, who addressed how avatars can help recreate lost voices, implying their use in grief therapy or legacy preservation. Meta's development of 3D codec avatars was showcased through its seamless interaction models, designed to simulate natural conversational dynamics in fully embodied virtual beings. The MetaHuman Creator, integrated into Unreal Engine 5.6, enables developers to produce photorealistic digital humans for games and cinematic projects. Darkfield, an immersive theater group, continues to experiment with AI-augmented experiences, while ARDION combines augmented reality, storytelling, and artificial intelligence to recreate the history of ancient Dodona, underlining the use of avatars and digital humans in educational and narrative-rich settings. AI avatar company Synthesia was cited for providing generative video services that enable enterprises to generate content more efficiently using digital human presenters. This points to increasing adoption of avatars in corporate communication and branding. Similarly, content creators are employing ChatGPT and other generative AI tools to produce avatars and visual narratives, circumventing traditional media production constraints. Google's Doppl fashion app was also mentioned, turning user photos into digital avatars for virtual try-ons, reinforcing the commercial potential of avatars in e-commerce. Yuga Labs' roadmap for its metaverse gaming experiences emphasizes avatars and digital assets, leveraging blockchain infrastructure for ownership and identity. The expansion of The Sims 4 with new thematic content continues to engage players through digital character simulations. Additionally, Riot Games is enabling gambling sponsorships in League of Legends and Valorant esports, with avatars as a symbolic presence in professional esports teams and fan engagement strategies. A virtual reality-based courtroom event featured an avatar representing a deceased individual, who used the opportunity to symbolically forgive the accused, blending emotional closure with technological embodiment. This example of a lifelike avatar reuniting loved ones in virtual reality illustrates the evolving intersection of digital humans with cultural and ritual practices surrounding memory and forgiveness. Another report emphasized the return of lost voices through digital avatars, again highlighting the potential of synthetic characters in the preservation of personal and collective legacies. The rise of AI beings, as described by Carve's roadmap, envisions sovereign, self-governing agents that live and evolve on the blockchain, raising questions about digital personhood and decentralized control of virtual beings. At the same time, global agencies like UNESCO and various legislative bodies are advancing frameworks to ensure AI technologies, including digital humans, align with ethical standards and serve the common good. These developments underscore growing attention to the societal role of virtual beings and the need for governance models that can accommodate their expanding influence. Multiple entries from YouTube highlight the growing role of digital humans and virtual beings in media storytelling and influencer ecosystems. One video titled Entrusting Story Part 1, 2025 features a digital human prominently in a narrative short film context, suggesting integration of synthetic characters into serialized entertainment. A podcast short from Nathan Phillips, tagged #DigitalHumans, explores the relationship between digital humans and quantum computing, potentially hinting at advanced technical themes in entertainment formats. Japan is explicitly mentioned as a leader in the virtual human field through two separate YouTube videos. The first, titled Educational Institutions and the Cultivation of Virtual Human Talent in Japan, highlights formal training and academic engagement with virtual human development, indicating an institutional framework for talent pipeline development in this domain. The second, the Japanese Virtual Human Market, Trends and Structures, situates VTubers at the center of Japan's rapidly growing digital human industry, underlining structural shifts that support virtual performance, AI avatars, and digital identity as mainstream cultural phenomena. Reddit posts and gaming platforms contain significant user-generated content involving avatars and synthetic characters. For example, a Reddit thread under Roblox avatars showcases a user-generated event titled Drawing Your Avatar as Shikbi version of it. Day 3, highlighting player personalization and stylized virtual identity creation in gaming communities. Similarly, YouTube videos such as Live, Day 2, Obunga and NPC's Attack, GaryMod #NPC #NextBot demonstrate the gamified deployment of synthetic characters, non-player characters, NPCs, within sandbox environments. Meanwhile, a comment in the Baldur's Gate 3 Reddit community anthropomorphizes a cleric NPC, demonstrating how players assign emotional and social attributes to AI-driven characters. Another listing titled Dynamic Virtual Humans, no longer NPCs, something more. The next evolution in gaming implies an industry-wide shift from static to dynamic AI-powered virtual humans in games. Medium articles introduce the use of avatars in enterprise recruitment processes. One entry titled Interviewing in the Age of AI, How Generative Avatars Are Transforming Candidate Experience details how generative AI avatars are being used to conduct interviews, suggesting that companies are leveraging synthetic characters to streamline and personalize hiring workflows. A second piece, The $117 billion Revolution, How AI Recruitment Avatars Will Transform Your Hiring, underscores the financial and strategic importance of these avatars, positioning them as cost-saving tools capable of reducing recruitment expenses by as much as 40%. Entries from elearningindustry.com point to the use of AI agents and bots for educational personalization and learning management. Although not all references are explicitly to virtual beings, one article titled AI Agent Architecture, Driving ROI and Powering Next-General Learning Platforms discusses how intelligent agent-based systems are improving personalization and automating decision-making in online education. These AI agents, while not necessarily embodied as visual avatars, often operate within virtual human frameworks in adaptive learning environments. Akuhodo Dai Holdings and Hakuhodo Technologies have introduced a Japanese language-optimized AI avatar solution that employs DID's advanced video synthesis technology to generate highly realistic human-like avatars and custom virtual characters. This development aims to support corporate communications and digital transformation through sophisticated, culturally adapted virtual agents. MetaHuman in China has deployed AI digital humans to work as virtual employees in the service retail industry, enhancing online operations and improving customer experience and business efficiency. Inspur Smart City Technology Company, Limited filed a patent, CN120216646A, for a digital human-based intelligent dialogue system, indicating a push for more natural, human-like AI interactions in enterprise and urban service settings. Baidu unveiled a dual digital human live broadcasting system powered by its advanced Wenshin 4.5 turbo large multimodal model, showcasing a technological advancement in synchronized virtual host interactions for commercial live streaming. Anhwa Life Insurance in South Korea introduced a virtual human named Hannah, designed as a financial advisor within a metaverse environment. Constructed using 3D graphics and AI, Hannah serves as a customer-facing presence, promoting user interaction and virtual engagement in financial services. Meanwhile, SaltLux's subsidiary Plunet has launched a service platform that allows virtual humans to act as virtual YouTubers, integrating metaverse and NFT-based content creation. In Russia, virtual AI characters have begun hosting live streams for e-commerce, reflecting the rising use of digital humans in interactive sales and marketing roles. Creative Studio and Jam joined the National Treasure Motsue Castle's art project, Yakumo Tatsu, Sea of Clouds, Motsue Castle, which blends virtual humans, AI technology, and creative design to promote cultural heritage. The project emphasizes the expansion of human potential through digital human-infused cultural experiences. Additionally, the virtual digital human Xiaobo was implemented at the China-Singapore Friendship Library, enabling interactive experiences that combine physical navigation by robot and digital storytelling via virtual beings, reinforcing their role in cultural and educational engagement. Plunet Studio also introduced a digital human version of the late South Korean football manager Yoo Sang-chul, showcasing the application of virtual humans in posthumous tributes and digital resurrection. This aligns with broader trends in entertainment and memorial technologies using AI-driven avatars. In video gaming, the game Street Fighter VI launched new swimwear outfits for characters like Cammy and Chun-Li, expanding the customization of virtual personas with stylized virtual representations. A study from Unite AI demonstrated the use of AI avatars in neurological care, enabling patients to control digital avatars using brainwave patterns to guide electric wheelchairs. This innovative approach illustrates the role of virtual representations in assistive technologies and rehabilitation, offering new pathways for patients with mobility limitations. Separately, the Ehlers-Danlos Society issued guidelines concerning virtual support groups, including restrictions on the use of AI transcription and virtual assistants, underlining growing ethical considerations in health-related virtual interactions. Google's Doppl app allows users to generate personalized digital avatars for virtual clothing try-ons. The application builds a user-specific digital model to help visualize outfit selections from online stores or social commerce platforms, illustrating the growing intersection between avatars and consumer retail experiences. NVIDIA's Anthony Costa, Director of Digital Biology, referenced the Virtual Cell Challenge, aimed at uniting developers of synthetic biological models. Though this pertains to virtual cells, the initiative reflects parallels in the development of lifelike, model-based entities similar to synthetic characters, especially in how they integrate with broader AI development ecosystems. The study titled Interpretacy Score Norma Parasocial Relationship in Social Media Survey, PRISM Survey, Dalam Bahasa Indonesia highlights the role of virtual beings such as virtual YouTubers, VTubers, in shaping parasocial relationships on social media. It emphasizes that these figures are increasingly prominent alongside traditional celebrities, singers, and actors, suggesting a broadening spectrum of personas with whom audiences form one-sided emotional bonds. Similarly, Experiencing Communication through YouTube Membership analyzes the Dinked community and how exclusive membership features enable deepened parasocial interactions between audiences and digital content creators, contributing to sustained digital intimacy and identity co-construction, especially for fan bases of synthetic or persona-based creators. A significant number of papers explore how virtual influencers, VIs, function as marketing tools. Effectiveness and failures of D.M.O.'s marketing strategies on Instagram using virtual influencers details the use of travel virtual influencers, TVIs, CGI-based influencers designed to resemble human social media influencers, by destination marketing organizations, DMOs, to enhance tourist engagement on Instagram. Who Says What offers a comparative analysis of virtual versus human influencers in digital marketing, finding that the effectiveness of VIs in engaging consumers is shaped by message appeal strategies. Algorithms to Appetite extends this analysis to the food industry, detailing how AI, including virtual personas, enhances influencer marketing by improving audience targeting, content personalization, and engagement. Diversity in Interactive Advertising specifically investigates the role of diverse virtual influencers, including those representing individuals with Down syndrome or varying ethnicities, in expanding inclusivity and brand representation and advertising strategies. Finally, Social Media Through the Metaverse Lenses, a legal review references Martin the Gecko, Geico's long-standing virtual influencer, as a synthetic brand representative, indicating the durability and adaptability of virtual characters in corporate branding. The empirical study referenced in Engaging Tourist in the Digital ERA focuses on live streaming in tourism and hospitality e-commerce in China, and tests the effectiveness of virtual influencers in influencing purchasing decisions. The paper highlights how trust, emotional engagement, and authenticity perceptions mediate consumer stickiness and intent to buy, particularly in livestream settings where virtual beings perform or host content. This suggests a developing trend in which synthetic characters are not only content vehicles but commercial actors within tourism markets. Two related papers by S. Howe and M. Sisugoswamy, Research on the Role of Generative AI in China's Media Landscape, and Investigation of the Function of Generative AI in China's Media Environment, outline how generative AI technologies, including those that create digital humans, are reshaping China's modern media ecology. These studies describe how AI-generated content, including synthetic characters, is becoming instrumental in narrative formation, public communication, and even shaping state-driven modernization efforts. The transformation of traditional media into generative ecosystems marks a significant shift, particularly in the proliferation of virtual anchors and AI-driven news presenters. In leveraging AI on social media and digital platforms to enhance English language teaching and learning, the integration of AI-powered conversational agents and chatbots into digital language education platforms is examined. These tools, resembling AI companions or virtual teachers, support personalized learning experiences. The paper situates such virtual beings as pedagogical instruments capable of adapting to learner needs, while also contributing to motivational and effective engagement through simulated social interaction. Two papers explore emotional and ethical dynamics of virtual being interaction. Emotional Engagement in the Age of Generative AI analyses how artificial empathy is perceived by consumers interacting with AI-driven entities. The study finds that emotional expressions and perceived responsiveness of synthetic characters can foster real feelings of connection, thereby influencing satisfaction and brand loyalty. The effect of anthropomorphic emotion expression strategies on consumer acceptance in artificial intelligence interactions discusses how design strategies that anthropomorphize digital agents, making them resemble emotional humans, can enhance user acceptance. Although focused broadly on AI, these findings are applicable to emotionally expressive digital humans and avatars that simulate human-like warmth. In the legal and ethical implications of artificial intelligence in Europe, the use of AI-generated content in the Swedish music industry is examined through the lens of copyright and intellectual property law. While not focused solely on virtual beings, the paper addresses how synthetic performers, including AI-generated avatars capable of musical output, present new legal complexities. The same concern is reflected in social media through the metaverse lenses, which discusses the legal ramifications of using digital personas and avatars in metaverse environments, especially regarding data protection, deepfakes, and identity manipulation. Balancing innovation and ethics focuses on AI-powered customer support in B2B settings. Though it primarily addresses non-avatar interfaces, the findings on virtual agents contributing to client experience in enterprise environments can extend to digital human applications, especially in front-facing roles such as virtual receptionists or sales avatars. The emotional resonance and perceived reliability of such agents are central to customer engagement outcomes.